I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
Say that you don't feel me now.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job. And if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson. And they went on a world conquest, tear you for me to part. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wake the man to petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me. Ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Scream invaded the world. Rick was coming out while you break me. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules will gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Think in the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I eat a donut hole. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner jewels, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me. Ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Now under the dome tonight, MLB The Show has baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one. Shane Bieber gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Merrifield is there, 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And the count will be full. Bregman stands at first with one out. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. So now here is Corey Seager looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
The 1-0. 2-0 now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. So here's Jose Abreu as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs. But if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Morton was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to close. Back into this one. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Yep, that ball went out.
1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
With Merrifield next to hit. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Merrifield is there to put it away for out number 1. So the next to bat will be Mike Yastrzemski. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Merrifield is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last debut. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a... Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering.
Full count.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ozuna swings and it's hit well to left. Martinez looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show that one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Oscar Hernandez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. No outs, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Xander Bogaerts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And he got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Martinez at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run.
Batting now, the third baseman, Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
3-0 to him now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Michael Brantley.
From the stretch as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Your
Now the
attention,
Red
please.
Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound.
Number
And he's
43.
looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now to bat, Alex Bregman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hernandez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Juan Soto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1 to count.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Whit Merrifield. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Line hard into left. Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Anthony Rendon will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Rendon is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He hit a 2-run homer first time up. swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In order go the Rays. We've played 3, and our score 3-3. J.D. Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. In there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Oh, and he misses it.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much, stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Here's Buster Posey now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Yeah, that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
3 runs already home here. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode,
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. LeMahieu rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they open it up to 8-3.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And it's in time at... So that'll bring in Teoscar. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Smoke toward third. And that's the first down. So next to hit is Xander Bogaerts. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Posey gathers it. Thought the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Next up, Salvador Perez. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Bogaerts, base runner at first with 1 out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Up next for the Rays, Nolan Arenado. Worked a walk his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. And he hits it hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney. Vasquez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Ladies and gentlemen,
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
now catching, number 7, Christian.
Bounce it to the left side. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis,
and it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Out in front of it, strike one.
pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing.
And a sliding try, but it's through, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. They get the force at the plate, on to first, and they turn the double play. Next to hit is Juan Soto. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball one. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Yastrzemski on third. LeMahieu on at second with 2 down. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 8.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he is out on the tag. Next, it'll be Whit Merrifield. Prior history in this matchup. He's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Now it'll be Corey Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. First pitch on the way. J.D. Martinez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys. Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-1 home. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the big RBI.